I'm messing up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Peach. All right, Peachy. So we were doing a recap this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I was playing the video on the 411 of you and in Stephanie's live, Nosey's live,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't hear the recordings.
Right.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: when nowhere will reach out to you,
Mm-hmm.
right? The recording you played, you don't think that it was motivational?
So I'm doing this interview because I'm talking to you because this started in your live. So I'm gonna end it where it started at.
Okay.
We were in your live one day, and Throne was in the box, and Throne was talking about how his kids live in North Carolina, I think, and he said, "I don't want my wife raising my kids because," and then he hesitated, and he said, "I'm trying to find a politically correct way to say it." In that moment, I felt like what he was referencing was, I don't want my wife raising my kids because I don't want them to be soft or effeminate, or basically I don't want to worry about my sons turning out to be LGBT. That's how I took it. Now that maybe that's not what he meant, but that's how I received that. So I came up in the box, he dropped down, and me and James went at it. I got mad, and in that moment, being childish, I said I'm gonna go self-harm myself, right? So I left out your live. Then
Oh
I
yeah,
went
I remember that. I remember that.
so then I went over to my live. When I went over to my live, a few of the men from over here came over, and they were like, Peach, don't worry about that. It's all childish. You good. And Nowhere was one of those men. Now, when we first began to communicate, it seemed very, very much supportive, right? He would come to my lives all the times. We would laugh and joke. And he came to my lives so much that one day me and Shar were looking for him. And I'm like, well, damn, we're nowhere. And I ain't seen him today. There was a woman in my live. I don't know who the woman was, but she said, I know where he is. I'm gonna go get him for y'all. So he came in there and he was like, hey y'all, I've been busy at work, what's going on? And we was like, we ain't seen you. Like, where you been? And
Good
he was
morning. Good morning.
and he was explaining how he just be working all the time. And so he DM'd me his number. And he said, this is my number, so you don't have to look for me. If y'all looking for me, you can just reach out to me on my phone.
So he just DM'd you out the blue.
Yeah, because we were looking for him in the live. So I guess he was like, if I'm not on the app, y'all have a way to contact me. Or at least I did. Maybe she already had a way, but I didn't. Um, so when we began to text, like you said, it was very much supportive. There were never any sexual texts, there was never any pictures exchanged, but he just seemed to be very supportive. And I can play you, like I said, the voice message that he sent. Well, one of them got his name in it, so I won't play that one, but I can play two other ones. This is one. Wake your wonderful ass up. I don't want shit. I just called to tell you I hope that you have a day as amazing as you are, which is fucking impossible because you're pretty fucking amazing. So that's one of the messages he sent. This is another one. All right, Peach, get up. It's time for you to get up and be that wonderful and magnificent person that you are, because the world needs you. And don't worry, if your cup is empty, I'll just pour back some of that positivity that you give it to me, because you've given me a lot. So he would send me messages like this, and then I would send him messages like that, basically just trying to return the energy. Because I feel like a lot of times people will say, I'm always a friend that's there for everybody, but nobody's there for me. Um, and at the time, me and another young lady on here was going back and forth. Well, we weren't, I was annihilating her, but we had some smoke with each other. So he really was just trying to like keep me in a positive space and saying like, peace, don't be on TikTok engaging and all that, leave that alone. So we were in a good space. Um, I feel like somebody saw our relationship when he would be in my lives, right? And so one day we were on my live. They had Love and TikTok. I had never seen this man on camera. They say he looked like for real. I had never seen him on camera though. So when I saw him on camera, I said, "That's not for real. That's Freddie Jackson." Well, I'm sorry, Jermaine Jackson. So I was just shocked to see him, and he was drinking, he was turning up. And so when he came into my live the next day, I said, "Oh, you was all in the live with Chef and Bella turning up." And he was like, "Well, why I can't do that?" And so joking with him, I said, "Well, I think you want to sleep with the lady." And he was like, "You think I want to sleep with her?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was joking with him. And then he turns around and says, "Well, Peach," and I got the audio of that too, but it's a lot of cussing in this. So I don't want to get. I don't even want to try to do nothing where they can say it's a violation. So he was like, "Well, I think you want to mess with mess with the old boy that was up there." So we went back and forth playing. When I hear the audio now, I can see why somebody may feel like, damn, is they flirting? But we really weren't. That's just how we played with each other. It was a joke. So allegedly, well, actually that same day, Diamond, that was the first day I had got mad at you. And that was the day that I think Angel from whatever had came up and cussed you out. Remember when I said like I was talking and you was looking crazy and I felt like it was some kind of issue between us? That was all that same day. So that
What
same
angel? What angel?
I just know you had a live one day and they said like she had
Oh, that angel. Okay.
and so I remember that same night I texted him and I was like, "Can you call me?" Because I was really frustrated by that. And he called me. We talked for 2 hours on FaceTime audio. And that's when I was just telling him, like, I support Diamond. Like, I don't understand what the issue was. And he was just like, "Peach, don't worry about this shit. Like, you got other shit going on." Like, he was very supportive, right? At no point in that phone call did he say, "Hey, Peach, I'll discuss the situation with you and her. But you asked me about if I'm sleeping with Chef Foxy and that was inappropriate. We got to discuss boundaries. We never had that conversation. So I'm not knowing he's allegedly upset about me asking him that question. So I think the next morning he texts me like, "Have a good day" or whatever. And after that, I stopped hearing from him. He stopped coming to my lives, and when he would come into my lives, he would speak to other people, but he wouldn't speak to me. So one day I saw him in Jeff's live, and I told Laugh and Shore, I was like, "Well, why he over there in Jeff's live, but he not coming to my lives, and he been coming to my lives for the last month?" And they went over there to talk to him. And so Laugh was like, "Why you not fucking with Peach?" And he was like, "Oh, I forgot I gotta call Peach back. He did call me, da da da." Instead of at that moment saying, "I ain't really dealing with him right now. I feel a way about something. I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have a deeper talk later." He didn't say none of that. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call him back. I just be so busy," alleged to him. Mind you, the whole time I've known this man, whenever I reach out to you, it ain't even an hour before he respond back to me. So now you telling me it's taking you days to get back at me, which was the whole reason why you gave me your quote unquote number. So I feel like it was BS. Um, and then I think I held a live and Chef Foxy came up and Chef was just like, "Oh, I don't think y'all issues are that deep. I'm gonna reach out to him." Now at this point I'm getting irritated because it's like, why do I have your phone number yet everybody else gotta reach out to you? Why, like, this is putting more people in the bullshit, right?
Wait,
So
so hold on, Peach. Let me ask you a question.
mhm.
It sounds like to me, and I could be wrong, but it sounds like you feel entitled
Yeah, I'm an icon. You're right.
because because he's in other spaces. Um, you feel like, well, he's not over here in mine. Why he over there with y'all? As if like he can't because he don't come in my space anymore. But I'm, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I know I didn't do anything wrong to him, so I just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cool. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's not necessarily that I feel like he couldn't go in other spaces. What I'm saying is you were consistently in my space. You were literally fighting with Petty Row in my live saying, We be over here with Peach every day. You're not coming to this live with that messy shit. Like, you was all on the blogs for that. Because Petty Rob was like, who is this man yelling at me? So it was just weird energy that you went from being in my space every day to now I'm reaching out to you on the back end. You're leaving me on scene, not responding. You're coming into my live, speaking to everybody but me, and then you're getting in everybody else's panels but mine. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I was trying to understand what's the disconnect here, because I knew I hadn't said anything. And so Chef came over and Chef said, well, that's my friend. I'm gonna reach out to him. I don't think it's that serious. Next time I talked, they was on her live and he was going in on me. Um, he was basically saying how, I have people looking at him like he's LGBT. I have women DMing him asking him if he's like that. He said, Peach asked, was I sleeping with you? And that really pissed me off. That really pissed me off. Well, when did you get so mad about it? Because like I said, the same day I asked you, we talked for 2 hours.
Oh, Peach, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When he said he had people messaging him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Asking him, is he part of the LGBT or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If he's over there in your space like that, he should expect that.
So one day when we was on Live Diamond, and I forgot what we was talking about, he was shouting in his box, I love you, Peach. I love you. And when he first said that, that was the first time he had ever said that front end or back end. And I said, ooh, hold on now, friend. Like, chill out, because there's how people gonna take that. And he said, I don't care what anybody on the app thinks. You're my friend. I love, like, he was just being so extra. I don't know to this day who the alleged woman that he claimed was DMing him. Maybe it was somebody that he was trying to get at and it hurt his feelings. But he claimed that a woman or multiple women were questioning him and that bothered him. But nevertheless, at that time I didn't.
Okay, so did you go in a space one day where nowhere was and said out to everybody, nowhere? I thought you said you was gonna call me back. You ain't called me back yet.
I probably did. I don't remember that, but I probably did.
Okay, because somebody had said that and they said that's when nowhere. Because if I'm not mistaken, when you said that, nowhere got off the app for a little while. You remember that?
Well, no, that was later on down the line. When this all first started, he was still on the app.
Right, but when you called him out in the live and you was like, nowhere, I thought you said you was gonna call me back and you never called me back. I think nowhere disappeared off the app for a little while.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Okay.
I remember him talking to Chef, and then Chef had to end her live. Then she started back with him. Then I came up. He was trying to play in my face, saying, well, I only talked to Peach because he was gonna self-harm and I didn't want him to hurt himself. We only talked one time. We only talked one time. And I'm like, no, we talked a few times on the phone, and you was messaging me. But at the time, in my mind, he was still my friend. So I didn't want to do too much on Chef Foxy Live because I didn't want to. I feel like sometimes if you go too far, you can't reconcile the friendship. So I was like, well, I don't want to just put everything out there because I'm trying to still keep a friendship with this man. And so that live ended, and then I didn't see him for a while.
So I got a message. I got a message. And it said, supposedly you were on Discord claiming nowhere. So I don't. So were you guys
on Discord claiming nowhere? When have I claimed you on Discord?
Babe. I don't know who you. I don't know who was all in the Discord. I don't know because I wasn't in there. You got Discord?
Well, let's say this. I'm not on Discord. So what's the next cash app?
Oh, okay. I ain't on Discord. I ain't on Discord either. Okay. Go ahead, y'all.
So he disappeared for a while. Did not see him. Oh, actually, it was about a month. So in the month that
some questions in a second. No, Jen was saying she got some questions. I told her I'm gonna let her ask.
In the month that he disappeared, when I would go into spaces, people would be trolling me, and people would say, "Why you lying on that boy? Why you know da da da? You know that man ain't like that." So that shit was pissing me off. So that's when I first started my little TikTok rap career, and I put out a diss song with those voice messages in it. Now I think at the end of the song, after I got done going in on him, I threw some other shots at some other people. One of them was Charbie. Now I didn't really feel like the shot I threw at her was that deep. However, she took it personal, and me and her got into it on my live. And then I feel like so with all that happening,
Y'all are cool now, right?
with all of that happening, um, somebody went back and told him or something like that happened. And when I looked
Oh,
up, he was,
cool no more.
huh?
I'm being messy.
What'd you say?
Y'all cool now, right?
I don't have an issue with her. She has an issue with me. I don't have an issue with her. I've tried to say that
Y'all
time and
was
time
besties.
again. Huh?
But y'all was besties.
Well, I got a screenshot where she was in the comments this morning trying to say just because somebody is nice to you don't mean they like you or some shit, and she know the bullshit he's done. So I don't know. I don't know. One day I see her being nice to me. The next day she throwing shade. I don't know where we are. I'm moving on. Um, Later on that
Okay,
night.
so let me okay, so hear me out, Peach, right? Hear me out. When you have friends or associates or whatever you have on this app, right?
Mhm.
And off the app, shouldn't it be okay for them to voice their opinion?
At this point, Diamond, how I feel, these people can say what they want. I don't care. I have no.
Because I knew you and Char was close. That's why I say that.
All I know is I've done my part. I've apologized. I've tried to be nice. She doesn't seem to want to receive that. I'm not going to beg somebody to communicate or have a heart to heart or whatever you want to have to get on a good space. If she wants to stay in that space, congratulations. Can we finish talking about him? Because I ain't come up here to talk about
Yeah, yeah,
her.
we'll give her some time. She'll come around. Go
um,
ahead.
and so later on that day, I was on my live. They said, Peach, he's in a live speaking on you. He was in String Bean Live. I'm sorry, good old time. And so
Yeah,
I went
I
over
was
there.
about to say Stream Bean.
Huh?
I was about to say who is Stream Bean. Okay, go ahead.
That's what she looked like. So anyway, I went over there and he was just like, basically saying stuff like, I understand I could have handled the situation in a different way. Peach didn't deserve that. Innocent people are being hurt by our issues. So I want to apologize to Peach and I want you to know, like, just basically doing PR. Because that song that came out, people hearing the voicemails, and now they really on his head. At that time, I thought he was being genuine in that moment. So I received it. I was happy to receive it because I really thought he was my homeboy. So I thought it was over after that. I sent a text message to him privately and I said, thank you for getting up in the box. I appreciate that. I never wanted it to go this far. I just basically summed everything up. He saw it. I left it alone. Didn't see him for many, many months. Then we get to 2024. Um, and there was a live held, and that's the first time I had saw him. And I was under Icon Peach at that time. And he said, "Is that Peach?" And I at him and I said, "It is me, and don't be trying to block me." And he said, "LOL." And we went back to laughing. And I was like, damn, I miss laughing with your ass. Like, I got reminiscent again. And I felt like, okay, Peach, y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in a cool space. Do it different this time. So I kept seeing him in lives. I would give to him, he would give me. We would sit on panels. I think we sat on another panel where he again was kind of like, I had a friend on this app that I did wrong and I should have handled stuff differently. Like I felt like he was trying to make amends is the way he was talking. So I was like, well shit, cool. Like let's rebuild a friendship. Let's start over. And everything was good. We didn't have no issue. Actually, let me stop lying. I requested to follow him And then he followed me. But then like after 3 hours, he unfollowed me. And I was just like, what is like why we on this weird shit? But anyway, we pressed on. We had no other issues. When I put out Peachtree Poppy that comes out Friday, Apollo did that with me. He loved the song. Oh my God, Peach, this is amazing, Peach. I can see you doing all these things. And I was like, well, thank you, Nowhere. I appreciate that. So we were straight, right? Um, we got into it on Bella's court. That's when everything went to hell. He was in the box, and him and Laugh were talking about Shy Heart. They had been clowning her, roasting her, and they was in Bella's live, and then they moved to Trina. They was talking about Trina, and so Rose was coming up, and she was sharing what information she had known, and I think Petty Row had came up in the box. What you say,
Uh-huh.
Diamond?
No, I'm listening. Right, go ahead.
Oh, Petty Row had came up, and Petty Row kept saying the word cahoots. She kept saying, I don't know, I forgot who she was referencing with that, but that was like a running gag for the court that day, the word cahoots. And so when Rose came up and spoke her piece, Nowhere said, well, I'm surprised you came up because y'all was in cahoots with each other, and everybody busted out laughing. And then Rose came back and gathered him. Now, when she did that, I was thinking that it was for real. I didn't know they was friends. I didn't know they had no kind of relationship with each other. So me trying to rebuild a friendship with this man and show them that, hey, I fuck with you. I got your back. I went up there and told her we not gonna play with him. Like we not gonna do that because he's playing like everybody else playing. Oh God. Then all hell broke loose between me and her. And I'm not gonna go into all of that. But after that situation, she went over to Bigo. She was dragging me over there. He was over there with her. And so I kept hearing them drag me, and he just kept laughing. And then he would be like, I don't like this. Can y'all stop? This is wrong. This is wrong. This is my thing. If you my partner and somebody dragging me,
My
even if
partner.
you cool with them, huh?
No, I say my partner them.
Oh, yeah. If you my partner and somebody dragging me and you cool with them and you done said, hey y'all chill out, I don't like this. Y'all stop. And they keep going, why you don't leave the space? You silly engaging and silly, over there playing. I really feel like you low-key like the shit that was being said. And I feel like that because I'm gonna keep it 100. Can't nobody really read me like that. I'm a top reader. So when you saw old girl giving me the business, you low key was indulging in it, like, oh damn. You know how when you know what I'm saying, you may be cool with somebody, but y'all done had smoke in the past, and then they get their ass whooped, and you be like, oh, I fuck with you, but damn, I still want to keep watching because you had pissed me off that one time. I felt like that's the energy that he was giving. Like, I don't like it, but I do like it a little bit. And so I kept hearing her say, what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on? And he coming at me. Again, what does this do? It brings back up the LGBT narrative, right? So after that, oh, he was done after that. He ain't trying to defend me no more. He wasn't trying to say, like, nah, bro, I don't even think it's like that. He was like, cool. If that's where we going, that's where we going. And so when she told him, me and him already got issues with each other because he been throwing shade at me or whatever. He was like, well, cool. I'm going to let y'all have it. Like I told her, or I said where she could hear me yesterday, I don't need to use anybody to get at anybody on this platform if I have an issue with them. I sat on my own live and discussed her. So I don't have to wait till I get to the court show and use him as a reason to discuss her. Our issues are not that deep to me. I said what I said because I was trying to show him that I was defending him and I had his back. Had I known they was friends, I would have stayed my ass in the comments. So now going forward, and the way they say everything is a skit, before I jump up and defend somebody, you gonna have to confirm to me y'all got real smoke. Cause all this just jumping up trying to be a friend to people, and then they tell you, oh, we was just playing. I ain't doing it no more. So after that, everything went to hell. And that's how we got to where we are now.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So, do you feel like it's necessary for you to put a restraining order out on him?
Absolutely. Well, you know what? Let me stop playing. No, it ain't necessary. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you want to play, I want to play too. And that's my petty side. If you want to play, I want to play too. So if you for you to get up in that live yesterday and oh Peach has broken this violation and Peach has done this, my issue with him is he keeps saying, Peach, you're so messy, you're so this. I may be those things. However, you keep affiliating with people who just as messy as I am, who being just as much shit as I do. So stop this fake ass I don't like drama narrative and you keep hanging around motherfuckers that be in drama. At the end of the day, you're doing all of this because I played them voice messages. You're doing all this because people run around saying whatever they saying about you. And if you go back to the source, you started that. You're a 50-year-old man, even though you look twice that. Have you ever seen the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie? When Ivan Ooze had, well, that may be past your time because I was a kid. You probably was outside popping ass. But anyway, in the movie, Ivan Ooze came in there and destroyed the command center, and Zordon was unalive. Go look at that movie. That's what Nowhere looked like in the face. But anyway, you did this. Had you answered the phone or text me and said, hey, bro, I feel away. I ain't really dealing with you right now. Give me some time. I would have had some understanding. You played all these manipulative games, but then expect me not to question the situation, expect me to not wonder what's the disconnect happening, and just keep going. I don't work like that. I'm an emotional person. We have to have a conversation, or I have to know exactly what I've done so that I can have some understanding on what the issue is. If I say something to you, Diamond, and you don't like it, I don't think it's a reason why you can't say, Peach, you said X, Y, and Z. I'm good on you for a minute. Okay, I have to receive that. But if I say, Diamond, what's wrong? And you just like, Diamond, what have I done? What's the problem? I don't want to talk about it. Then how the fuck I'm supposed to know what the issue is? That don't even make sense. A lot of people on this app lack effective communication. And I'm not the best communicator because when I get mad, I do shut down on a person. But I shut down for a couple of hours. I'm always willing to talk after the fact. But what they say, everybody's different, right? But yeah.
Well, yesterday when you was do the restraining order and all that stuff like that yesterday, so are you admitting that that was just you was just egging that on and going to the extreme that you didn't mean that?
I was definitely throwing shade, yeah.
Okay. All right. So there are some people that want to come in the box and talk to you. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Wait, wait. Why you laugh?
Cause I know they finna be so unserious. This ain't
I don't know what they finna do, but I'm gonna bring them on in,
Wait, Diamond,
okay?
hold on.
And I'm gonna
So
let y'all know one person.
I'm gonna go out and come back because my app freeze and it's like it's going around in a circle. So that's why I'm gonna come back up.
Okay, go ahead. Is my app freezing? Shit. Am I freezing? Um, it's lagging. Fuck. My moderator, Poetic, can you bring everybody in here? I can hear y'all, but I can't see any of y'all. Let me see. Um,
But I heard Peach say what I said in the comments, and I think he took my comment completely wrong. I had four responses to when Diamond read Zodiac's comment about why heterosexual people can't be friends with LGBTQ people. My first comment said, because some people are insecure, meaning that I'm saying that one of the people, I wasn't talking about Peach, the other person might not be secure with themselves, right? Don't know that to be true. The next comment said, we also got to realize that just because people are friendly with each other, that does not mean they are attracted to you just because somebody pour into you emotionally. That was responding to Diamond's comment. Diamond was saying, if a man is off this app and pouring into me emotionally, and people in the comments start saying that's because that man wants you, that's because they sexually attracted to you. My comment was
Wait,
not about the you and nowhere
hold on.
situation. So
Hold,
don't claim that I'm up here
hold
being shady.
on,
Sorry, go
Sean.
ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Hold
I
on one
can hear you,
second.
but you breaking
Oh,
up real
wait, can
bad.
you bring everybody else in? I can't bring nobody in.
But I was responding to Diamond's comment, not with the you and nowhere situation. Diamond said something about herself when people pour emotionally into her off this app when it's a man that's doing it. And I said that that does not always mean the person is attracted to you. I in any of these comments when you and nowhere been going back and forth, I never spoke on that. Never spoke on my issues with you. I don't do that. I felt like we was real friends. I'm not gonna bring up any issues that we ever had and put them on Front Street. Even the feelings about nowhere. I talked to you and nowhere, you in private about that. I talked to nowhere in private about that and tried to clear it up for both of y'all. Even went on panels to ask nowhere to contact you. I don't do that shit. I was really your friend, and now that we just not it's not working anymore. That does not mean I'm gonna get up here and be shady towards you or expose some shit that ain't nobody's business that we talked about on the back end. I am not that type of person. So get the full context of all of the comments that I left this morning and know exactly what Diamond was talking about. So whoever sent you that screenshot should have also told you the context. I don't play around like that with people that I actually called my friends, people that had my number off this app. I don't play that shady shit. I have no problem with you.
ZEE. Why do you want to know if Gen X is going to be in a box? Is it hurting you, dear? Is it giving you pain that I'm sitting in a box? Is your life about to go miserable because Gen X is over here? Just let me know and I'll send you a cash app so we can get you some meds, okay? Thank you.
Well, I had a question for Pete, but where he went?
He said he was coming back. He said his Wi-Fi was messing up. Y'all be worrying about the wrong things. Just understand it. Don't worry about Gen X.
While we waiting on Peach, just wanted to remind y'all to come shop with me at Blaqqdiamond 2. It's some nice, cute summer outfits out there that you can really use. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Where they at, Rora? Where they at?
Oh, at Blaqqdiamond 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll check it out.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
They said Peach in the
Okay.
box. I don't see Peach. You
Peach
see
in the
him
Okay.
down?
box. Oh, there you go.
I
I,
see
Hello.
him.
hey Peach, I have one question. This Roro. Can I ask you a question?
It depends, because you already had pissed me off a few months ago.
I know, but I thought we had moved past that.
We did, but I'm just saying I don't. Sometimes your questions be silly. So if you gonna ask me a for real
No,
question,
this is a for real question.
okay.
Okay, so when he was calling to check up on you every morning, right? And y'all
Mhm.
was talking on the back end, you felt like it was just a platonic relationship, meaning nothing but no LGBT. So did you just feel like because the phone call stopped, he stopped visiting your space and you just wanted to know what was going on with him?
So it's not that he was calling every morning. We were sending text and voice messages sporadically over probably about 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I did feel like he was encouraging me. To this day, I feel
Right.
like he was encouraging me. Other people hear the messages in his tone and feel like it was something deeper, but that was on his end if it was. I never looked at this man in an attractive way. I've never been attracted to him.
Right.
He spoke about, well, not to directly to me, but he spoke in another live about how large his pickle was and how it don't always fit in certain women. I still was not attracted to him. Okay.
Right.
This man is 20 plus years younger than me. I live in Atlanta where you have these motherfuckers behind the Walmart, the Publix, at the park, at the mall, giving head and everything else. So the last thing I have to do is be attracted to a motherfucker states away from me when I can go out and get pickled 4 or 5 times a day if I want.
So
I
where do you?
was I had got used to the emotional relationship that I
Right.
thought we had built and the support system that he had given me. So when he stopped being supportive and started to distance himself, I was confused on that. I
Right.
think recently he DM'd Tib and he says, well, a TikToker told me to watch Peach because he turned on everybody. That's a narrative that was put out by somebody who I ate the hell up on this app. First of
Right.
all, half these people on the app don't fucking know me. On this page alone, I got over 1,300 people trying to request to be my friend. So
I'm
clearly,
one. I'm one.
if
But
I'm
go
turning
ahead.
on everybody, why everybody want to be over here? Let's be
Right.
serious.
Okay.
Well, that's
So
uh-uh.
so at the end of the
So,
day, right? You wasn't trying. They trying to paint the narrative. We got an echo.
oh, sorry.
Is that me? So at the end of the day, the narrative that was trying to be painted, that you were taking it to being more than just friendship, is
No,
incorrect.
I never
It's
wanted more than friendship with him. He could never give me
okay.
anything other than a friendship. The
Okay. So
fuck?
he was just truly just a friend. This has nothing to do with the LBGT community.
No,
He
he was a friend. I still look at him as a heterosexual man.
right.
And I don't want anything from him. Again, he looks like Jermaine Jackson. That's my mama generation.
So with
I'm
that
looking at
being
Chris Brown them. I don't want no motherfucker that's goddamn got salt and pepper nuts. I'm good on that, okay?
okay, so my last question to you is the person he seemed like with the voice messages, right? That he was truly cared about your mental. So how do you move forward? Because he seemed like he was truly he cared about your mental health, and you were good friends. So how do you move forward? Do y'all work things out? Do you go your other way and let God work things out? So tell me, how do you move forward?
There is no
Hold
moving
on,
forward,
Roro.
Roro. I
Okay, so
Okay.
hold on 1 second. Wait, Roro. Because I want to hear Jen questions. Also Jen, they paid to drop you, but I want to hear your questions though.
Oh, well, I'll go ahead
Because
and drop.
Gigi down there is
Hold
trying to
on, let me
figure
hear your
out.
question. Who is
Gigi,
Gigi?
Gigi ZZ or whatever ZEE is trying to figure out, is Gen X going to be in the box every day? So I told her, if she needs meds, get some meds. I'll help you. Because why are you so concerned if I come in this box or not? Why what you mad for? I mean, is it breaking your heart? Is it changing your life? What's it doing for you, honey? Stop being concerned about Gen X. But anyway, I wanted to piggyback off of what
Girl,
Roro
you don't
said.
know what motherfucking narrative I'm painting. Stay your ass in the comments and get you some business. Let me go back and slide the comments back off. Cause I'm
Okay.
you can go ahead, Jen.
But I wanted to
Hold on,
piggyback because
wait. Hold on, wait. Hoover is saying he's paying to keep you so Hoover gotta send.
oh, thank you, Hoover. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the save, baby. Thank you. I'm trying to be nice over here, and y'all creaming me already. I'm being nice. I'm being nice in the comments. What's the problem? But anyway, I just wanted to piggyback because I used to be in the community, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
know the community very well, and I understand when someone is feeling a certain way. That one video that you've played, and I've heard it 3 times, it comes across, and I know you're an intelligent man, you're a brilliant brother. I you don't hear what we hear in that video, in that one video that you played.
So Jennings, let me say this. The reason why I think I receive it differently is
Mm-hmm.
because he told me he had a LGBT uncle that his family basically shunned, and the uncle passed away by themselves. So
Okay.
he said, that's why I am an advocate for the community, because I don't like that kind of stuff. So when he was saying certain things to me, I felt like it was coming from truly, I'm an ally, I'm a supporter. I don't have no judgment on whatever you do. You my friend, you my friend. So
Yeah.
that's how I was receiving those
Okay.
things.
Okay. Because I mean, you are a sick brother. Put together. You
Thank
put
you.
together, baby. You got a fat ass and everything else. But you got a fat ass and yeah, you got some things working over there. But I'm just saying, listening to that video, I'm sorry, it sounds like he likes you. And I'm just keeping it real. It sounds like he likes you. It's just that he's doing it in an underneath way, like most people
When
do
you
that don't
say
want to come out the
like him,
closet.
when you say like him how?
You know what I mean, Diamond, like him. I think he likes him. I do because listen to what the video said. Listen to how, man, it says sugar all on the damn video. And I'm sitting up here like, I know this brother is smart as hell. I know he know when a man is doing that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to the video. Listen to the video one more time, and just listen to what he's saying to him. I understand encouragement. I understand uplifting people, but it's the way he's saying it. Most heterosexual men wouldn't have said it in that way. They just wouldn't have. He
So can
said it
you
in a
put
way
me
that
in
was so
on it?
different.
I don't want shit. I just called to tell you, I hope that you have a day as amazing as you are, which is fucking impossible because
You're
you're really
brilliant.
fucking amazing.
You're amazing.
But have a good day, though.
You're amazing.
Can,
No,
can I say
ask
something
the heterosexual man down at the thing
respectfully?
what they said that.
Respectfully, I don't like that narrative because that's going to cause other straight men, quote unquote straight men, to not even want to attempt to have a friendship with a gay man. So I wouldn't say that he liked him in that way because that narrative can be very dangerous.
But Keith, can
So
I also tell you this, friend? That's
yes,
another reason why I put out. That's a reason why I put out the messages, because that's the narrative that he initially was trying to paint. I am a
right.
straight man, and you're forcing yourself on me, and you have
Exactly.
women questioning me. And I'm like,
Exactly.
well, at the time.
It's coming across.
Nobody was questioning any other man that I was cool with.
Mm-hmm.
So he was trying to make. It is a dangerous narrative, and he was definitely trying to paint it until I started playing them voice messages, and then he got to get his act together and tried to be like, "Oh well, no, I apologize if I hurt Pete." Then he wanted to change his story.
And it's
But
not
see,
so much as I'm
you and
paying
I
attention,
know
right?
that straight men.
I know straight
Sorry.
men and I know heterosexual men. Like I said, I've been in the community. I know the community. I know when a gay person is trying to hit on another gay person. Believe me, we know. Okay? That conversation and the way he said it would not have come from a heterosexual man at all. They would have been like, all right, bro, well, you know, I hope you good. They would have said it in another way. They would not have said it in a way. It was said in a
I
different way.
disagree. I disagree. And I just think like I disagree because you don't like everybody doesn't communicate in the same way. People are going to communicate differently. It doesn't mean like we don't know what his intentions really were. You can only surmise, and surmising can be very dangerous. But this is what I will say. Let me finish and then I'm gonna drop because I got to go to work. I believe that I believe that a lot of black men's masculinity is very fragile. And it's fragile because they face a lot of homophobia if they are friends with somebody from the LGBTQ community, because it's like, oh, how can you be friends with them? You must like them. You must, they can't just authentically be friends with gay men without someone thinking that they like gay men,
Have you heard?
or that
Have you heard
they
all
want to
the
get with a
video?
gay
Have you
man.
listened to all the
So
videos? Point. Have you listened to the videos? All of
I
them.
have listened to the videos.
And you don't see anything that came across to your brain at all that sound different from a heterosexual man.
I'm smiling about it because
So wait 1 second. Hold on, wait 1 second. Jen, I'm listening to you. But they got you again.
They got me again. Okay, it's okay. They really do not like me, and that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, it's 100. I can
It's okay. It's okay. These people need Jesus. They really need Jesus.
Jen, stick around. It's 200 to bring you back, and then you'll be maxed out. They can't
Lord
drop.
Jesus. Okay, thank you.
Yes, y'all. Hoover did pay to keep her. He did, and then they turned around and sent 100.
May I hear the videos, please? May I have the videos? May I hear them?
No, I played the video.
Well,
May
the
I
full
hear the
video is
video?
like 10. It's like 9.5 minutes. So
So, Peach, can I? So, do you think she was trying to change?
Daily Icon she has to mute hers.
Hold on. Wait. Okay, so for Peach, you said you want to play the video again.
no, I said he said he wanted to hear the full video. I said the full video with all of the messages and everything together is like 9.5 minutes. So I was like, it's too
I
much.
just want to hear some of it, and I can tell you
want
this
to hear
man.
the way he the speak.
Just a clip it. Just a little snippet. Just a snippet.
Because we can play the game today.
I'm gonna say this. What's up, everybody? Good morning, Diamond. Good morning, Peach, Roro, James, Uchi, Style. I'm gonna say this. I think two things can be true at the same time. I frequent Peach's live. I'm a heterosexual man. Not ashamed of it. I love Peach to death. I think he's amazing. He's hilarious. My man been making me laugh. You know what I'm saying? He does his thing. Yeah, Peach cuts up a lot. He rubs people the wrong way at times. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Some stuff Peach says is crazy and off the charts, and Peach knows that. Peach will apologize within an instant. So plain and simple. I do not like Peach like that. I like him like a brother. I like him like a friend, plain and simple. I have never ever sent Peach any messages like that. Me personally, I don't have Peach's personal information, so y'all can do with that as you will. You know what I'm saying? So I think there is a narrative out there that is dangerous, saying that heterosexual men cannot be genuine platonic friends with other men who may be gay or bisexual.
I don't see
I think that's a little weird to me. But on the flip side, there also are men who are, let's say, potentially heterosexual or bi-curious or don't know or whatever the case is, right? Who will get confused or who will maybe subconsciously flirt or do shit that might be quote unquote suspect, plain and simple. And I'm not saying nowhere is that, but I do think that narrative out there that heterosexual men cannot be genuine platonic friends with men from the LGBTQI plus community is fucking weird. That's it. People have said I'm sus all the time, just like Mac, ball sack number 9 down there. He says a lot of stupid shit because he's insecure with his sexuality. I don't know about ball sack and what he does and what he plans on doing with his sexuality, but I ain't got shit to do with me. And I think it's weird that ball sack is curious about what I do with my penis.
No Diddy.
No
Diddy.
Diddy.
Stop
Right?
calling that
No
grown
Diddy.
ass man
So
ball sack.
I'm just gonna say,
That's no Diddy, but stop doing that shit.
But the thing, shut up. Hey James, shut up. But anyway, I'm just saying, just in general, it's fucking weird to me. Like, what being attracted to him just because that other man may be attracted to other men. That makes no fucking sense to me. I have 2 sisters who are in the LGBTQI plus community. I support them 150%. You know what I'm saying? They got shunned in my family by other black folks in their community just because they came out. So that shit's weird to me. But everybody who spreads that shit, that's dangerous. I don't take it personally because I'm scared of who I am, but others will, and the next dude will, and then the next dude will, and then the next dude will. So y'all gotta think about that shit. That's my take on that.
I think with the issue. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. Let me read this Cash App message really quick. So the message said, Peach is not hurt. This started because dude is in the closet.
So I just want to say this. Look, I feel like the heterosexual man. I'm a heterosexual man, right? And when people are defensive about that, when people are defensive about their sexuality, or they're defensive about being heterosexual, that's the people that you need to be looking out for. And those are the people that could be on the DL, because why are you concerned about what somebody else is doing in their bedroom? That don't got shit to do with me. I'm a cobbler here. I don't got shit to do with whatever other people are doing at the end of the day. So that's how I see it. You shouldn't be concerned about what other people are doing in their bedroom. That don't got shit to do with me. You should be concerned about what you got going on in your bedroom. You shouldn't that shouldn't stop you from being friends with somebody, being cool with somebody. That shouldn't take any of that away. Because then that makes you think yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean,
I'm a very heterosexual man, and I'm cool with Zodiac.
So I got a
try to
violation.
troll this shit, gang.
So if I got a violation for reporting for hate speech.
Well,
It's my Bookie butt reporting my live. It's my Bookie butt reporting my live. Bookie butt stop. Bookie butt stop.
Like it's a bookie butt. Like what the fuck?
but ain't that some shit
Good morning,
either?
Diamond.
Hold on. Good morning, babe. Gen X, if you still in here, Hoover just paid for you to come back.
Damn.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Let me get this Cash App message out though. Someone said Gen X assessment is exactly why straight men don't have gay friends. Teach people. I never had a gay friend, but I'm cool with him. A straight man just trying to be a good friend to a gay man gets called gay. No matter what's said, someone would call a straight man gay for being a gay man's friend, and that is wrong.
And that is
I
very
agree.
true. That is very true, and it
That is
shouldn't be
very
that way.
because
Diamond, I want to share this and I want to drop down.
Thank you, Hoover.
Hold on, Corey. Hold on.
because
Reactions.
because I have lots of gay you know gay friends in my family, and they're the sweetest, kindest people. To paint the narrative, that straight people can't be friends with them, I think that's pushing the goalpost. But hey, Peach, I wish I felt real sorry. My heart poured out to you yesterday with everything was going on. I hope that things get better.
Well,
And
send that love to him because my project comes out Thursday and I drag the hell out of him on the album. So send that support to him because he's gonna need it because it's gonna be on Apple Music, Spotify, all of that. So let's uplift him and support because I'm gonna be straight.
Hey, with all due respect to the panel and everybody, man who's
we all have a
unable to thought process. Hold on, Roro. I know I love you, baby. Uh, so y'all thought process of what y'all thinking is like. I think about people, right? So like, regardless of dude, I felt like when I heard the video, and I'm just thinking like, dude was real concerned when P said what he said. I even talked to Peach and told him like, "No, dude, you was bogus as fuck," and that didn't have nothing to do with his personnel opinion of who he is. It's just like sometimes as human beings, we care about human beings. However, it's hard to deal with that side of people because if you friends with them or trying to be friends with them, they get that sensitive spot or it's like, oh well, I'm into him. So like Pete saying, oh, he wasn't coming in my life. So I felt like his feelings started to play a part because dude was giving him all that attention, but Pete wasn't realizing he's just thinking about his mental. A lot of times people take shit out of bounds and you can't be cool with them. I don't give a fuck what you do. I was in Jesse Live when him and Buddy was up in there, my brother Slim, and they was going through their shit. I'm like, nigga, we on a battlefield, excuse my language. If we on a battlefield, you swing that way, that's up to you. But if we on a battlefield, we in war, I want to know if you gonna have my back, like not that type of no duty shit, but like if I'm saying if you gonna save me like I would save you in a war type of shit. But y'all play too many games, and if people give y'all like that type of energy, y'all take it and run with it and do other shit with it. So
All
that
right,
would be the
thank you.
hardest
Because
part. But
respectfully, you're the reason why the man even came to my space in the first
it
place.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter,
Well,
sweetheart. I'm just trying
and
to
I'm
be
not a
respectful to
sweetheart.
the.
I'm not a
I'm
sweetheart.
just trying to
I'm
be
not a sweetheart.
respectful to your
I'm
sensitive
not
mind
a
of thinking.
sweetheart.
Because even as I'm talking
I'm
to
not
you,
a
even
sweetheart.
as I'm
Don't
talking
say
to
that
you,
to
your
Snapper. Don't
feelings
say
is
it to
playing a
me.
role Your
Go
feelings
call
is playing a
Snapper,
role.
sweetheart. Don't call it to
A
me.
snapper right here about to break my hair, sweetheart.
Well, I love
So
that for y'all. Congratulations.
what I'm saying is this, brother, calm with your feelings. I tell you all the time, it's your feelings. You a funny motherfucker. A motherfucker will kick it with you, but your feelings will
He's
take the place
sensitive.
of,
Peach
regardless
is very
of
sensitive.
anything you going through, your feelings will fuck your own life up, bro. This is
Can I
your
ask a
feelings,
question?
bro.
Can I ask a question?
Well,
Mr.
ask question.
Mr. 80,
Anyway,
Mr.
that's
80,
what I had to say.
Mr. 80, Mr. 80, are you homosexual or are you heterosexual?
I'm
He's not.
a nature person. I don't do homosexual activity. I'm a Moorish man. What I'm saying is this: that man's still a man. He's still a black man. He's still a person.
I didn't
It's
understand
a lot
that
of y'all
answer.
out
I
here
didn't
do
understand the
business.
answer. I didn't understand
It's
the
a lot
answer.
of y'all out here do business with them people, but then like it's a lot of bullshit going on. So I'm just calling out the
Excuse me, I didn't
bullshit.
understand that
Hold on,
answer.
James. Wait a minute, James. What you mean, them people?
Yeah, what people?
Them people with due respect.
What people are you talking about?
James, we all human.
Yeah, we are human, but I can't say the LG or 1, 2, 3s and all that. So I'm saying them people.
All you had to do is say LGBT.
So
No, I don't
were
have
you
to say that
mocking him? Were you mocking him? You called him
because
sweetheart?
them people
Out of
they got a
respect.
right. They got a right on this app to where they can say
Yeah,
anything
they
out their
don't have a right,
motherfucking
not
mouth.
just on this app. They have rights.
Right in life.
Right, they have rights. What I'm saying, Diamond, is that people, them people, they can do and say whatever the fuck they want to do to people.
That's
But
the
then
wrong
when
word. That's
shit
the
come
wrong
back
term to
You know,
use.
on
some
them,
people
they
don't have
play
a way
they
with words.
You're using the wrong
LGBT
term.
Don't have a way
community
with
shit.
words. No,
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying.
using the
Why
wrong
are
term.
you saying it like they're a different species?
Yeah, like they
I'm
different
gonna
species.
y'all know how James
it's
talk.
respect.
Y'all
You
know.
saying them like it's a different
Yeah,
they're a
like
Don't
they a
different
whole nother
gaslight.
species.
You
Like
know
species
how
of earth.
James talk. I respect
Man, I
everybody.
don't give a fuck
I
about none of that shit. I came with respect. I came with respect. And if he can't take respect over nonsense, that's him. I'm
No,
a
you
man for
started being
anything.
disrespectful when you called him
respect.
I'm a
sweetheart
man
because you
for
were being
anything.
funny. You started
I
I
being
don't.
res-
disrespectful when you called him sweetheart because you were
Hey,
being funny.
Juicy Booty, I don't got time for you or nothing. What the fuck you got to
James,
say,
James,
Me?
James,
Juicy
who is
Booty?
Juicy Booty? Who
I
is
don't
Juicy
got time for what you gotta say, dude.
Who me?
Booty.
No,
No, that
you got
motherfucking
time for me,
now,
little
nigga.
nigga.
You ain't finna
pause,
get together
pause,
that then talking
pause. You
about
talking
some
about
beauty
pause?
and talking about
You
this.
are
You
Pause. You
ain't
call.
finna.
Oh wait, hold up. You call this man juicy booty, bro? What are you talking about?
I don't care. That's what
Who
he
is Juicy
that's
Booty?
like.
all the spitting things
It's
he's been
juicy,
saying up
booty.
here.
James.
He
Come
called
on,
another
What you
man
talking
sweetheart.
about?
Now he talking about some juicy
Put it
booty.
on left.
Like, man, listen here.
A
You
clown
are
that's talking
confused.
right
You
now.
are
Look, he
confused.
finna
You
get
are
the
confused.
yelling.
I
He finna
believe
get
that
to
you have
talking
had
about
some
how
type
much
of
money he
childhood trauma
got.
in your
He finna do
lifetime.
this.
I believe that
He
you've had some
just
type
finna
of
go put
childhood.
a suit
Let me put on
on
my
in a
dominant
closed
position. Let me
environment.
put on my fucking
He
dominant
finna look.
position.
He finna go put a
Okay?
suit
Yes.
on in
Listen
a
here,
I
listen
just
here.
think
closed
You've
James
had some type
environment.
of
institutionalized. I
trauma.
think
Riding
I
bus
just
his
think he
ass
Somebody,
over
institutionalized.
there,
somebody,
and
Y'all
this
a
shit
mess.
so.
I think that's
somebody
what
done
it
messed with
is.
you at some point in
Oh my
I think you
god.
just institutionalized
Okay,
because you
so
just called this
wait.
man juicy
You
booty. I ain't
called
gonna
a
hold
man,
you.
you called a man sweetheart. When I asked you, are you homosexual or
Look.
heterosexual?
He got a
You
hat
you
on. Wait
didn't
a
answer the
minute.
question correctly. You didn't
This nigga
answer.
got a
You
hat
didn't say
and a
like
pot
no.
glasses
You
on.
said
Wait a
that
minute.
you said my
Nigga, you got a
most
hat
definitely.
and
Most
a
definitely,
glasses
yeah, he
on
is. He
in a
arches his
house
eyebrows. He
that's
arches his
closed
eyebrows.
in.
I got
My
you.
room,
I
my
got
house
you.
is
I
my
got you.
apartment.
You're in your
Look,
feminine
that
energy
shit
right now.
apartment
You
is
are in
way
your
bigger
feminine
than your
energy
shit.
right now.
Look at
I
your
got you,
shit. You
James.
in a
I
square
got you.
box room.
Yeah.
You in a
Oh,
square
yeah.
Protect the
box
You are
room
lie.
a
Protect
sweet
with
the
on the
lie.
outside of the
a
motherfucking
whole
fence. I
motherfucking
see it.
space.
Got
I
You
a
see
can't
Frederick
it.
even
Douglass thing
walk
Let
going
me
in
go
on.
your
to my
That
other
house.
shit
page.
crazy.
I will be
Look,
back. I got to go to
you
my other
can't
page.
even walk.
I will be
Look,
back.
I just
You
did
got
a
to trust
whole
my
walk
God. I'm going
around.
to my other
I
page.
just did a
I'm going
whole
to my
walk
other page. I'll
around.
be right back.
Look,
I'll
he
be right
can't
back.
even move from that spot. He can't even move from that spot. I did a whole
I
central
know.
activity of my crib. This dude, man, y'all stop playing with these people, man.
Wait,
Listen, listen,
I'm just
James.
saying, I got respect
James.
for
hold on,
people,
wait.
man.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Tears in my eyes, man. Hold on. Let me get these messages out of the way. Somebody said if he talked to a woman like that, it would be flirty. That's what somebody said.
Exactly.
That doesn't sound like flirting to me. Can I add this
Y'all didn't
some
hear
little
flirting
logic?
in that
Wait,
conversation.
Queen. Let me get these messages out. Someone said